Hey, I'm Eric, and you're tuned in to the Voyage Holiday Edition. Glad to have you. In this edition, we'll be diving into these topics. I'm here with Patrick, the Vice President of Human Resources for the GAC Group.
Thanks, Eric. Welcome to the final edition of the Voyage for 2023. It's been a busy year for the Academy with the launch of several people management courses, maintaining our ISO certification, and beginning the groundwork for several new courses next year. In this edition, we will be looking at the Academy's role in the new Aurora 21 group strategy. We'll hear about the new Personal and Professional Development course, and the GCC Credit Control team will share their GCC Success Story. We'll also be celebrating our top participants and much more. I'll hand you back over to Eric, who is heading off to chat with Cheryl. Great to have you with us.
Good to see you again, Patrick. Hey, Cheryl. Good to see you. What's the latest with the Academy?
Hi, Eric. As you know, Aurora 21 was recently launched, and it sets the scene for how the group will approach its operations moving forward. Now, there's a lot of territory covered by the Aurora 21 strategy, but for the Academy, we're focusing on the importance of shared standards, human resources, and the health and well-being of the GAC people.
Right. Can you give us a little more detail on how GCA will be involved?
The Academy has a huge role to play ensuring shared standards across the group. We're already doing so for areas like compliance and HSSE, but this role will expand. In 2023, we launched the H&M courses that aim to do just that for the group's HR personnel. Now, as HR is highlighted in the Aurora document, GCA's work here is important to the success of the strategy. Aurora also takes the concept of health and well-being further by emphasizing how appropriate training and learning opportunities impact elements of well-being like motivation, productivity, and feelings of fulfillment at work, all important aspects of the Academy's work. It's great to see a new dawn on the horizon, and the Academy will be there to support Aurora 21's vision all the way.
Wow, how inspiring. Thanks for that, Cheryl. Now let's head over to the GCA team and hear from Felicito. Hey, Felicito. I heard there's been a major revamp in the Personal and Professional Development course. Mind sharing the details?
I'd be happy to. PPD is one of our most popular courses, so in revamping it, we've been careful to keep the essence of what made it so great, while adding in new relevant material and activities that reflect the latest in personal and professional development practices and literature. Throughout the 4-week course, participants work together with their PPD coach to better understand themselves, where they are now in their journey and where they want to go, while crafting a personalized PPD plan. So, everyone graduates with clear objectives and goals to work towards.
That sounds amazing. Where can I sign up?
Get in touch with your GLO, Eric. They'll get you enrolled. By the way, Anila will be joining us shortly. She's got an update on the recently concluded PPD course. Hi, Anila. I mentioned to Eric that you have something for us on the PPD course. Mind sharing?
Sure thing. We've actually just received the post-course results for the new PPD course pilot, and it's very encouraging. Participants rated their attitude, confidence, and commitment in applying the learning on the job as 9.36 out of 10 and averaged a 19% enhancement in their understanding of core concepts before and after the course. In qualitative feedback, participants said goal-setting activities and strategies for avoiding bad habits were major takeaways. And many participants noted leaving the course with a heightened sense of self-awareness. We'll take all the feedback on board to further fine-tune the course before launch in 2024.
Sounds like it was a successful pilot. Are there any other success stories to share from 2023?
Absolutely. Did you know that we launched 6 full-load GAC credit control courses this year? I've been in touch with the GAC credit control team. Mind if I share their post-course success story?
Absolutely.
The GCC team conducted 18 review meetings with company managers and core teams, many of whom had completed the GCC course. Encouragingly, some had already initiated process improvements before the meetings, showcasing a commendable application of their newly acquired knowledge. The team observed companies actively incorporating best practices in order to cache activities and credit control KPIs. These sessions went beyond by assisting companies in self-assessing strengths and identifying areas for further development. Additionally, a comprehensive campaign was launched to engage both internal and external stakeholders addressing the receivables collection issues. As a result, millions of dollars in pending payments dating back to 2018 was recouped.
That's fantastic. Always inspiring to hear a success story. Hey, Diane, good to see you.
Likewise, Eric.
Anything exciting on your end?
Always. But first, let's give a shout out to the standouts from quarter 3 and 4. Let's begin with FFF. For IGW. For HSSE. For GCC. For GFE. This time for PPD. For GFR. For JDW. For MER. For OAO. For RAS. This time for SAO.
Wow, big congratulations to the participants for a job well done.
Now for some more exciting news. The GCA Awards are just around the corner. We have 4 award categories. The North Star Award for the GAC company that's been a champion of learning in 2023. The Wayfinder of the Year Award for the GLO that's shown outstanding efforts in guiding the learning of their company. The Learning Champion Award for the individual GAC employee who has demonstrated excellence in all their learning courses in 2023. And finally, the Learning Excellence Award for the GAC company who has gone above and beyond to implement a new learning program in 2023.
That's so exciting. I'm assuming for the first 3 categories, GCA finds the winners based on the year's learning and development records. But what about the Learning Excellence Award?
That's right. For the Learning Excellence Award, company managers and GLOs are welcome to nominate their company. I'll be engaging with anyone who's interested in applying, and I'm looking forward to having lots of nominations this year.
I'm sure you will, Diane. Thanks for joining me over lunch, Leah.
Of course. But before we dive into our meal, I'd like to share some tips with our viewers. I've got some participants in courses who have been confused about the completion rating and the gradebook in Gathern. So I want to make sure they understand the difference.
Oh, that sounds important. Would you mind explaining it to me? I'd like to understand it too.
Sure. The completion rating gives participants an overview of what they've completed in the course and what still needs doing. This includes all items in a course like resource documents, lessons, and graded items like comments, posts, and assignments. It's like a big picture of a participant's journey in a course.
Well, that sounds useful. Where's the confusion coming in then?
It is a very useful tool. The thing to remember is the completion rating isn't a reflection of your grades. There's a separate gradebook that shows all the course activities that are graded, and this will be updated as course facilitators grade assignments and forum posts.
Results of quizzes will automatically appear in the gradebook once they're finished. A participant's final grade is a reflection of the gradebook, not the completion rating.
Oh, I see how that might be mistaken sometimes.
So I want everyone to rest assured that even if their completion rating doesn't show 100%, it doesn't mean you haven't passed the course. Everyone who achieves the required grade in the gradebook will pass their course and receive their certificate. And once you download your certificate, the completion rating will show 100%.
These are great tips, Leah. Thank you. Thank you for joining us in this year's final edition of The Voyage.
Yes, and on behalf of the team at GCA, I would like to wish you and your loved ones a joyful holiday season. See you all in the new year.